Who's your daddy? Celebrate them this weekend. Best report days this week are Thursday and Friday. You are listening to the Arbitrage Trade Weekend News. I'm your host, Darin Harper, bringing you 3 things you need to know for the weekend and 2 interviews, which are No Buy Trend and Kaboom, baby. Also, check out our winner and loser this week in the market. 10-year is way down to the low 4.2s, and the 10-2 split is around 45. WTI crude rises to the mid-78s. Here's 3 things. Since most dads are happy with some food for Father's Day, here are some deals for this weekend. Baskin-Robbins is giving a $5 off ice cream cake with at least $25 purchase. That's a $5 off the actual cake, not a $5 cake. Just use their app to pre-order. If Dad isn't a loyalty member at Dave & Buster's already, new members can get $2 beer and 50% off food. Insomnia Cookies are giving 2 free classic cookies with any in-store purchase if you bring Dad. KFC has free delivery on Father's Day when you order online or through their KFC app. And Red Robin has kids' meals half off for Father's Day. Bon appetit, Dad. If you listen to most media, you would think almost everybody is in euphoria. Well, the stock market keeps reaching new highs, but there's certainly a disconnect between what most are seeing promoted and what they're actually experiencing. The latest consumer sentiment survey was the lowest in 7 months. It is a survey, so take that for what it's worth, but even these results are lower than expected. This is a drop for 3 straight months, and the reasons given are sticky inflation and wages not keeping up. Here are the bigs for next week. Sunday is Father's Day, and then Monday, which is Global Garbage Man Day, believe it or not, and then South Africa, Singapore, and India have holidays. Tuesday, it's National Accounts Payable Day, pay up. Australia rate decision, and Eurozone CPI and U.S. retail sales. Wednesday is Juneteenth, and the UK has their CPI report, and New Zealand their GDP report. Thursday, which is summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. Switzerland rate decision, Bank of England rate decision, initial jobless claims from the U.S., and the Philly Fed manufacturing and crude oil inventories. Friday is World Music Day, so let's party Friday night. S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing and Global Services PMI, existing home sales, and the Fed Monetary Report are on tap. Trade while you sleep and across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Women are bad with money.
That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now,
we've got something to say.
Save it. Save the old-fashioned advice, the empty excuses.
It's all worthless, unlike us.
To our fellow females, it is time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Contributing to our futures, investing in our independence.
Until we're no longer 80%
more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement. So again, we say to that, save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault. Then the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
Hi, Caroline.
Hello, Darin.
How are you?
Oh, I'm glad it's the weekend.
It is. I know. This for some reason, this has been an especially, I can't wait till the weekend thing.
Yes, it's been a long week.
So TGIF and now Saturday. So you come in, and Jim Cramer called and said he does not want you to come in on this show.
Oh.
Because he does not want you to say no buy. Because he's Mr. Buy everything.
Yes, he is. He would not like me today.
No, he would tell you to get out of the studio. So what we're talking about, just simply no buy. This is something that you said is a trend?
Yes, it has apparently been trending. I don't really follow TikTok, but I've heard other bits from other pieces about it.
You don't have a secret private account that you sneak and watch TikTok on?
No, I'm an old soul.
Okay.
No.
All right. No dance moves for you?
No. Oh, gosh, no.
All right, but evidently you get some good deals on TikTok. So let's talk about that. Social media, TikTok, what's going on there?
So this idea of a no-buy trend has kind of gained momentum recently. A lot of times, especially around January, kind of getting that New Year's resolution type, but you can start at any time. And you're kind of trying to counteract this excessive consumerism and waste and it's really cutting back on non-essential purchases. Obviously you're still going to buy groceries, you still get gas for your car so you can go to work, things like that. But just kind of paying attention to what you're spending money on and cutting back on those non-essential things.
And that's probably something that's more prevalent in the U.S., right? Versus
yes, I have only heard of this in the U.S.
Right.
We like to buy. So.
Yes. And I'm going to go a step further and say that probably people, well, I can verify this, go for therapy just to buy something.
Shopping therapy, retail therapy, yes.
And then to just receive something. In fact, this happened recently in my life, but someone commented, I want to receive something at the door. Yes, I want a box I can open. I want a package I can rip.
I mean, it's that little dopamine hit.
Exactly. That's it.
I mean, it really goes back to psychology, but just being aware of what you're doing. One of the things I bring up in the blog post, if you want to go read it, is this one particular lady realized that she was spending throughout the course of a year over 4 figures on carbonated drinks.
That's just crazy.
And, she felt almost like it was an addiction, but it was something that she wasn't even realizing she was doing. It had just become a habit. So she decided to cut back. And she was able to take that money that she saved and help pay down her debt.
Yes.
So, she didn't change majorly what she was eating. She didn't quit going out to eat. She just quit the carbonated beverages. There was another lady who talked about the overconsumption and sustainability, and specifically with her clothing, and how she ended up unfollowing certain people on social media because she would just see all this new stuff pop up and buy, one click. It was super easy, but realized that she didn't need all of those clothes. And so
the old keeping up with the Joneses thing.
Yes, exactly. So she decided not to buy any new clothes.
Okay.
For a year. I kind of do this, but it's just because I hate spending money. If I have a favorite pair of shoes and I've had them for 5 years and they finally get a hole in them,
right,
I would replace those.
Well, yeah.
But I hate, if I might wait and see, can I do without this pair of shoes? I also have
or can they be repaired? Maybe?
Or can they, right. Yes, I have taken shoes in to get the soles repaired. Absolutely. I've done that. Or a pair of boots where a little part broke off the heel. I've had that repaired. Yes. But I also have a boy who's growing. He's 9.5. So I'm constantly buying him new clothes. So I feel like I can't buy me new clothes.
You're not listening to this.
Because the budget.
Emerson, you're not listening to this.
No. But one thing that I thought was really cool in reading about this trend and how people are doing it is that there's so many ways you can do it.
Right.
You can do it with eating out. If you eat out a whole lot, you can do it with clothes. If you buy a lot of clothes, carbonated drinks, or whatever it might be. Just one of the key things to do is to set clear rules for yourself so you know what you're trying to achieve.
Well, the lunches are now like $20.
Oh, it's so expensive to eat out. I mean,
and then you're like, I don't want to go somewhere I have to tip someone, or it's $25.
Right,
it's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, and groceries are expensive enough.
But you talked about the soda. Yeah. I mean, if you just drink water, you're right. I mean, water you can get, 40 for $6 or something, and then if you were to buy individual cans, that's just So. Oh, by the way, I just got a call.
Yes.
From Costco.
Okay.
And from Sam's Club.
Yes.
And they said, shut up.
Right, probably so.
Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
Yes. But again, it's not, you're not buying anything.
You're
it's
right.
just you're finding that category that for you is kind of triggering and trying to cut back on that.
Well, it's like, I forget where I heard it, but it's talk about, eat out of your freezer. Like, because a lot of people, they even end up throwing stuff away because they go out to eat instead of eat what's in the refrigerator. And doggy bags, they won't take doggy bags home. It's like, I will in a heartbeat.
I love a doggy bag.
Yeah, it's 2 meals.
It makes lunch the next day even better.
Sure. And then if I buy pizza and I get a couple of pizzas on a family deal, I mean, that could last, especially a bachelor, 3 days.
Oh, yeah, right. And we'll do even some, usually it'll end up being like a Friday night. Well, what's for dinner tonight? We'll do scrounge. Just look around, see what's left over from the week. You got part of a bell pepper, let's make an omelet. You've got, leftover pizza, whatever it might be. We might all three have something different for dinner, but we're trying to eat up what's already been bought.
Eat out of the freezer, the refrigerator, and the pantry.
Yes.
And don't go to the store. Just until you get done with that, then you can go to the store. But a lot of people, they let stuff go to waste.
Yeah, we also try at home kind of with trash. It's almost like the no-buy trend. We see if we have a recycle can and a trash can, and we try to just make our bag of trash just be one garbage bag of trash for the week. Can we recycle, reuse, put in a compost pile, whatever, with everything else, and try to just have one bag of trash to kind of help with the environmental impact as well.
Sure. Oh, just got another call.
Okay, who
line
called this
2?
time? Okay, who's on line 2? Yes, go ahead, caller.
They had an Asian accent, but it was Timu. They said, "Shut up."
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's.
Probably Sheen too, right?
That's right. So, any more rules that you didn't cover already about?
No clear rules. Take inventory of what you have. You might kind of like looking in the fridge and freezer, but also in your closet. Oh, I forgot about this shirt, or I forgot about whatever it is.
Repurpose is a word that
comes to mind. Absolutely. Repurpose. Identify the triggers, kind of like I talked earlier about the lady, her name was Sabrina, who decided to unfollow all these fashion people.
Right.
So identify those triggers, and obviously you still have your essentials. I'm sure, Sabrina, if she needs a new pair of jeans because they got a hole in them, that's different than just buying just to buy.
Right.
And then something that I do a lot, I didn't realize, but this came up as a suggestion, was to keep a wish list. Put, whether it's handwritten or,
like in your cart that you don't actually buy
in the
online?
Cart, yes. and then wait a few days, maybe wait a week.
Right.
Go back and look and see, do I still really want or need that?
Usually not.
Usually I talk myself out of things.
But it was fun to put it in the cart.
Right. And so,
it's like window shopping.
It's exactly like window shopping. You don't get that dopamine hit at the end when it arrives. But after you do it for a few months, and this whole no-buy for these non-essentials, that can become a new habit to replace the old habit of just buying.
Sure. You feel like you went shopping and your budget's still good.
That's right.
How much is that doggy in the window?
I'm
old enough.
Woof, woof.
Yeah, I'm old enough. Sorry. All right. Well, hey, that's great. Especially, it's going to be hard to do this summer, though. Oof.
Oh,
you always want to go out and.
I just want to buy the popsicles and the ice cream in the summer.
There you go.
That's my weakness.
Ice cream man.
Yes. You hear him coming down the street.
Here, Emerson, go get some ice cream.
Yep.
Here's $10.
Give me some too.
That's right. It might be $20 this summer. All right. Well, thanks popping by here, and have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.
All right. See you next week.
Thanks, Caroline.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school.
Jessica has been through a lot in her life from early childhood.
My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She came in looking to complete her diploma. She had a family she had to take care of. Anytime she needed help, we provided her help. She realized that we were here for her.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
My graduation, it was something I will never forget. I couldn't explain the emotion I was feeling because people like you and me sometimes may have doubts in yourself, but I feel that everything's possible.
Jessica's future is brighter than ever.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
How you doing, Royce?
I am doing very well, thank you.
Oh, you got something in your throat there?
Nothing too important. Hey, Darin, how's it going?
What was that?
I was watching Looney Tunes.
And
there was a kaboom, an earth-shattering kaboom.
It did sound like an animated character.
Yeah, well, hey, Marvin, maybe.
From the past.
Hey, sometimes if you emotionally implode, these things happen.
Oh, nice intro. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Marvin the Martian, who likes to explode things.
As Marvin the Martian, at least in that small segment.
I don't know. Maybe outside as well. I don't know. So the name of your blog is Kaboom Baby.
Kaboom Baby, yes.
All right. And I will bring a quote.
Uh-oh.
Can you believe there is one out there about implosions?
Implosions? What?
And it's not a medical one? Okay.
Oh, you're not going to quote Iron Man, are you?
No.
You have to use once?
No. No. All right. It's kind of a short poem, I would say, but it's Athira Geetha.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, and it is, keep your head up and be strong, I was told. But how much can I pretend before I implode?
There you go. That's a nice one. I'm going to have to save that one.
So that kind of sets the tone to what you're talking about here. And as you said, imploding can make you explode, and I would assume explode on yourself and others that are around you.
Yeah.
So watch out for the shrapnel of the explosion if you're around someone who is imploding. Ooh, I got my rapper. I feel like
yeah. All right. Just don't start breakdancing, and we'll be all right.
Harry Mack, I need your help. Yes.
Oh, no. But sometimes a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, and basically you can literally just walk by them.
Yep.
And the next thing you know, you're the victim of their implosion.
Sometimes you can feel it. It's like they radiate that.
Oh,
that
they're
imploding.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's like, ooh, okay, I feel.
It's like an aura.
It's like
fiery aura.
Just back away slowly and don't make eye contact. I mean,
that's right.
If you do, you get what you get,
Ooh,
right?
You get sucked into the gravity of the implosion.
Sometimes implosions hurt more than they help. But hopefully my blog help people figure out ways to deal with that implosion that could be healthier.
Exactly, like you said. It was trying to give how to basically stay on the sunny side of life.
Yes, stay on the
and
side.
you going to sing for us
on
that one?
Hey, I knew you would get that.
Oh, brother, where art thou? But it goes way back to the Nitty Ditty Dirt Band.
Yes,
yeah, and all that good stuff. So
nitty gritty.
I feel like Dirt Band.
Dirt Band. What?
That's who the Martian was after. No, but I want to feel like that it. Sunny Side of Life. I almost want to say Mel Brooks sang that one time or in one of his movies. I don't know. It would make sense. Or no, that was that going back to Monty Python, Sunny Side?
I know it was No Brother Where Art Thou.
Something, yeah, exactly. Anyway,
yeah,
all right, we're exploring. This is not scripted. We're exploring here. All right, so you first thing you said was meditation. And just mindfulness, just being mindful.
Being mindful, basically. Sometimes if you know that you're on the edge of implosion, it might be time to just pull back. And like meditation could be one thing, or just that. I honestly think there are a lot of angry people in the world. Those introverts.
Yes.
Be careful of the quiet one.
The quiet one, yes. The next door neighbor. He was so quiet and just so nice and to himself.
And then kaboom. Baby.
Sometimes literally, yes.
Oh no, we don't need kaboom, baby.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's like take some time. Some people yoga, some people even exercise. Like when you get mad, go for a run, get some vitamin D, get some sun. Do anything that you can do to basically take your mind off of what's making you feel like there's so much that has to be done right now.
Walking in sun, yes.
Yes. Anxiety, stress, just tasks sometimes feel like they're just so much. And I know as an entrepreneur, basically you want to test if you're a good entrepreneur, see how much stress you can handle. Because typically a really good entrepreneur has to be able to handle enough stress that would kill a normal person.
Right?
Yeah, because it's like, hey, they just come at fast curveballs, and all you have to do, or all you can do, not have to do, but all you can do is like either dodge it or basically roll with it.
So do the Matrix thing where you
just backwards, just don't fall down. Take the blue pill and go home.
Yeah. You just it's a Chumbawamba,
I get knocked
down, yes.
And get up again, because you're never going to keep me down.
Because I am a CEO, I get knocked down.
Sometimes, but yeah, I mean, but a lot of people, I would think about stay-at-home moms, like their kids are constantly throwing stuff
every
at them.
Day, 7 days a week. Ooh.
People want to be perfect, and like, I want to be a perfect mom. No, you can't keep your house clean 100% of the time. That's basically dreaming.
And then you give yourself stress because then people come over and you feel they're going to judge you.
Especially if it's your mom. Oh my God, if it's your mom. All of the, I grew up Catholic, so all the Catholic guilt comes. It's like, oh, your mom's coming over? Where's the white gloves? We have to clean.
Are you saying Catholicism makes you feel guilty a lot? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying I grew up in a Catholic household that basically I have never experienced guilt that was so sweet.
Yeah. It's for your own good.
It's like, wait, did Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's a long way between Southern Baptist and Catholic. Anyway.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. There is definitely. It's
they
like,
definitely rhyme some.
Yeah, but those Protestants, you know, it's like Catholic light. Same great God, half the guilt.
There you go. That's a commercial. Well, you said something about having a good support system. So I assume that you got to be, you also have to know how to choose your friends.
Yes, you have to choose your friends.
And more importantly, know how to excuse your friends and get them out of your life. And just,
sometimes, you just need a moment. And sometimes it's like, different people have different facets of friendship, right?
Yes.
So basically it's like, okay, when I'm feeling down, I will go to these friends. Okay, when I'm feeling up, I will go to these friends.
Yeah.
If I need someone that's going to give me a pep talk, I will even go to these friends.
Right.
Because sometimes who you choose to talk to when you're that vulnerable can shape the decision that you make next. So make sure that when you are among friends, make sure they're your friends and that they're really on your side and actually trying to help.
Exactly. No agendas.
And if worst case scenario, or even sometimes the best case scenario, get professional help. There's nothing wrong with professional help.
There we go. If all else fails.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't have to wait till all else fails.
Exactly.
Don't wait till all else fails.
It's like just get a professional opinion. That's what they're there for. And I mean, there are apps for it. You have all kinds of outlets that were not available in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
It's like literally, okay. Download an app. Now I have a person right there listening to me.
That's it. Yeah. Absolutely. And another thing that you said was, which I thought was interesting, and it kind of brought up a different way of looking at it, is time management. Yeah. It's like you're putting stress on yourself if you don't manage your time, which is going to basically like piling on to whatever else you got going on.
You set your deadlines. Give yourself enough time. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some compassion and some care. Self-care is basically one of the most important things that you can do. Like for me, I have a day, and you probably even know this day, that I basically, that day of the week, I go out and play.
Yes, I do know that day. You go take care of yourself.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm going to hang out with my friends and basically not work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you got to have all work and no play makes Johnny a imploding man. I don't think that's the way it goes. But I just, made it up.
It worked.
But you said that, and this could kind of work into because they all relate to each other. This could work into the time management, because if you don't get enough sleep and you drink too much, and then you sleep in and then you miss deadlines, and then your time management is all off. And then you just can always feel guilty to yourself and about yourself, which is going to further grind you down.
Yep. And the other thing is people don't think about this. It's like, hey, we were doing this when we were young, but as we got older, we stopped doing it. We stopped taking naps. Naps can be very beneficial to you. It basically lets you refocus and reset your day.
Power
and
nap.
It allows you to basically say, you know what? Sometimes I just need a nap.
Right.
And at the office, we have a place where people can nap, so that's a good thing.
That's an awesome place, as long as your kids aren't in there.
Well, if the kids are in there is no napping.
There will be no sleep.
There will be no napping. There will be all kinds of cartoons. Yay! Nickelodeon.
That's right.
Disney Plus. Come on.
Well, just to summarize it all up, just take care of yourself. Get people around you that can also take care of you. Yes. Get rid of the people who are not, like the toxic people in your life, and just be healthy. Yeah. Eat, sleep, drink well, and as a part of that, there's a point where you just got to go get some support from therapy.
Therapy does
and have a plan and work on it. Yeah, absolutely.
And if you are going out with friends, please drink responsibly. If you know you can't drive, there are Ubers. There's basically rides. There are taxis. You can get anyone to get you there. Or if you're with your friends, stay at their place. There's nothing wrong with that.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you, Royce. It is Father's Day weekend, so happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
And I will enjoy it as well. And hopefully they will, speaking of friends, your kids will take care of you this weekend.
They will slug me quite firmly and
Lovely.
say, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, it's a love touches, though. Smack.
Balloons have been ordered.
That's right. Oh, I shall stay away. All right, Royce, have a good weekend.
All right, you too, Darin.
Bye.
Bye.
No one suspected a thing. I was the same Tyler they'd always known. Full of energy, the happy one. Of course, I wanted my friends to see me that way. Underneath, a different story. I mean, why was I feeling depressed when I had so many reasons to be happy? Well, guess what? Anybody can feel down, but that's not the time to just put on a brave smile and pretend like nothing's wrong. It's the time to share your feelings with your friends, your parents, your favorite teacher. In the meantime, there's a resource that helped me get back on track. For some great clues about starting your comeback from depression, visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. I'm still Tyler. Only now, what you see is who I am, really.
This week's winner and loser in the markets. The loser is ZKH Group Limited. That's ZKH is the ticker. It is headquartered in China, and they develop and operate a maintenance, repair, and operating product trading and service platform that offers spare parts, chemicals, manufacturing parts, general consumables, and office supplies in the People's Republic of China. Monday, ZKG opened at $12.54 and even rose to $13.59 Wednesday, but then here comes the rug pull, and down it went to $5.47 and then hit a 52-week low of $3.19 Thursday. That is over a 75% free fall in 2 days. The company announced a year-long share repurchase program Thursday, which most likely is the culprit to the dive. 52-week high there of $21.91, and the 52-week low was the one I mentioned at $3.19. The winner is iLearning Engines, that's AILE. They're headquartered in Maryland, and they provide artificial intelligent automation solutions. They basically operate at the intersection of three large and growing markets, which is global AI, global e-learning, and hyper-automation. AILE opened the week Monday at $4.80. It then had a steady rise all week to the weekly high of $8.50, and that was on Thursday, and that's a low to high gain of over 77%. The news of the week was that they are partnering with UL Technology Systems to provide corporate training via learning automation platform. Their 52-week high is $20, and their low is $4.50. Visit arbitragetrade.com and learn about Pips, our AI bot, who lets you stop watching and start living. We are not financial advisors, but we do provide an AI bot algorithm service. Thank you for joining us today for another edition of Arbitrage Weekend News. Log into arbitragetrade.com to read our wide variety of blogs and educate yourself on Trade Assist and Forex trading, or even how to make passive money with our Trade Assist Affiliate Marketer program. You can even get to know our cute little AI bot called Pips.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.